Hello, friends. Have you ever wondered what might be hidden behind the official versions of history? What if ancient civilizations possessed knowledge that surpasses our own understanding of the world? Imagine that many of them might have known more about the cosmos, earthly cycles, and energy than we could ever imagine. In this video, we will embark on a fascinating journey through alternative histories and try to understand what exactly ancient civilizations are hiding. Stay with us, and you will discover incredible things that will change your perception of the world. Let's start with the fact that most of us learn traditional history in school. We know about great civilizations like Egypt, Greece, Rome, and later cultural achievements. However, few of us have considered that many ancient peoples might have had access to knowledge that still remains a mystery to modern scientists. One of the most interesting examples is the Mayan civilization. These people created one of the most accurate calendar systems in human history. The Mayan calendar predicted solar and lunar eclipses with astonishing precision. How did they manage to do this without modern telescopes and computing machines? Some researchers believe that the Mayans had unique ways of observing celestial bodies that we still do not understand. Let's move on to another mysterious civilization, the ancient Egyptians. The Great Pyramids of Giza astonish with their scale and precision. Many theories attempt to explain how they were built, but none of them provide a complete answer. One alternative hypothesis is the suggestion that the Egyptians could have used methods of levitation or sound vibration to move huge blocks. These ideas sound like science fiction, but what if there is a grain of truth in them? It is also interesting to consider the culture of the Dogan in West Africa. These people knew about the existence of the star Sirius B long before it was discovered by modern astronomers. The Dogon claim that their ancestors received this knowledge from beings who came from space. This claim raises many questions and debates among scientists, but the fact remains: their knowledge turned out to be surprisingly accurate. Moving on to the Aztec civilization, we cannot overlook their deep understanding of astronomy and mathematics. The Aztecs created complex calendars and temples aligned with celestial events. Their knowledge of stars and planets is astounding and makes us wonder what sources of information they could have used for such achievements. In South America, we find another enigmatic civilization, the Incas. Their architectural structures, such as Machu Picchu, amaze with their complexity and precision. Many of them are built in such a way that they perfectly withstand earthquakes. How did the Incas achieve such a level of engineering without modern technology? Perhaps they had knowledge that we are only beginning to understand. Not only American civilizations left us with mysteries. Ancient India is also full of secrets. The Vedas, the sacred texts of Indian culture, contain descriptions of technologies and scientific knowledge that were centuries ahead of their time. For example, the Vedas mention flying machines, vimanas, and even describe their technical characteristics. If we look at China, we will find many amazing discoveries and inventions. The Chinese knew about paper, gunpowder, and the compass long before these technologies became known in the West. Perhaps their achievements are the result of a unique approach to science and philosophy that differs from the Western one. There are also many examples from other regions of the world. For instance, on Easter Island, there are mysterious moai, giant statues carved from stone. How did the locals manage to move and install these massive sculptures? Perhaps the answer to this question lies in lost technologies and knowledge. Now let's consider civilizations that might have existed before our known history. One such example is the legendary Atlantis. According to Plato's accounts, this was a highly advanced civilization that sank due to a catastrophic event. Some researchers believe that Atlantis could have been real and located in the Mediterranean or Atlantic Ocean. Another interesting example is the legend of Mu or Lemuria, a lost continent in the Pacific Ocean. According to ancient lore, this was a flourishing civilization with deep knowledge of nature and the universe. Some believe that traces of Mu can be found on the islands of Polynesia and in archaeological excavations. Many theories also link ancient civilizations with extraterrestrial beings. For example, some researchers claim that UFOs visited Earth in ancient times and passed their knowledge to humans. Such hypotheses often spark debates and skepticism, but they add even more intrigue to the study of history. It is important to remember that official history is often limited by available evidence and artifacts. However, this does not mean that alternative theories should be completely dismissed. Sometimes new discoveries can change our understanding of the past and open doors to new knowledge. In this context, it is worth mentioning findings that do not fit into traditional historical frameworks. For example, ancient artifacts found in various parts of the world often raise questions. Some of them seem too advanced for their time, making us wonder about the possibility of forgotten civilizations. One such example is the famous crystal skulls. These artifacts, presumably created by ancient civilizations, cause a lot of debates. Some researchers believe that they might be the result of high technologies lost over time. It is also worth paying attention to megaliths and stone structures scattered around the world. Places like Stonehenge in England or Baalbek in Lebanon amaze with their scales and precision. Perhaps these structures were part of a global network of knowledge related to astronomy and Earth's energies. In conclusion of our journey through alternative histories, it is essential to emphasize the importance of being open to new ideas and theories. Exploring ancient civilizations helps us better understand our own history and possibly gain valuable knowledge that will help in the future. We must remember that every step in studying the past is a step toward expanding our horizons. Regardless of how fantastic some hypotheses may seem, they can stimulate our imagination and drive us to new discoveries. So, dear viewers, let us continue exploring our amazing world and not be afraid to ask questions. Only through curiosity and a desire to know the truth can we get closer to unraveling the great mysteries of ancient civilizations.